Hi, this is Cryogenic Zero, and this is my top 10 list for Nintendo Switch games. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Coming in at number 10 would be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm not a very big fan of Super Smash Bros. As a series, but a lot of people seem to like it, and it's really fun to play with others whenever I'm hanging out with people or if I go to a party or something. It's a really fun game that anybody can have fun and play. You don't have to be good at it to have fun. I'm just not that big into the fighting game genre, like I said. I'm more of a free roamish kind of person. I do have fun with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with other people, and I think that's the reason why it deserves my number 10 spot on this list. Now, coming in at number 9, Splatoon 2. I used to be a very big Splatoon 2 player. I played a lot back when it first came out and like when the Octo expansion pass came out, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I had a lot of fun playing through the story and through the expansion pass. I kind of fell out of Splatoon 2, but I still think it's a really good game to this day, and that's why I believe it deserves my number 9 spot on this list. Number 8 on this list would be Mario Odyssey. Now, it's my least favorite Mario game out of the 3D Marios. I don't get the same feeling I get when I play the other Mario games. Maybe it's because the enemies are different, like there's a T-Rex and then that weird Dark Souls dragon, and maybe it just kind of throws off the feeling of Mario. I'm not sure, maybe it's the whole moon thing, who knows. It's just that it doesn't have something that the other Mario games have, which it's weird because I can't necessarily describe what that feeling is. Nevertheless, I thought it was a really good game just because of how it was made and the functions. I think the whole Cappy idea was nice, even though I really hated Cappy. I did not think he was a good character. But the idea that Mario could transform into enemies was cool. Overall, yes, it's 8 on my list, but if this was a Mario list, it would be on the bottom. And coming in at number 7, we have Mario Kart 8. Now, I love Mario Kart 8. I loved it when it came out on the Wii U, and I've played it a lot on the Switch. I really love how it's a game just like Smash, where you could just play it with anybody. It doesn't even matter. You don't have to be good at it to have fun. I love all the character options. I love all the new karts. It's just such a good Mario Kart game, definitely my favorite Mario Kart game. There's just so much customizable options and so many tracks to race on. I think that's enough reason why it deserves number 7 on my Nintendo Switch list. And coming in at number 6, so you guys are going to be surprised with my number 6 pick. It's actually Minecraft for the Nintendo Switch. And no, before you click off this video, this is not a joke. I really do think that Minecraft is a really good game on the Nintendo Switch. And trust me, I have Minecraft on my PC, my PS4, my Xbox. I have Minecraft on everything imaginable. But if I really want to sit down and play Minecraft, I will do it on my Switch. I have over 200 hours in it because I'm just in love with the Switch version of Minecraft. I think it's really cool that I can just go anywhere and play Minecraft and build whatever I want. I think that's just so amazing, and I just really love Minecraft on the Switch. It hardly ever lags, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just so great on the Switch, and you can play on Realms with your friends that are on Xbox or even PC you can play on Realms with. It's so great, and that's why I think it deserves my number 6 pick. My number 5 pick would be Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I have not played fully through Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I do think it is a really, really amazing game on the Switch. I think the visuals, the story, just everything about it is so good and so rich, and it's just a game that I feel like is not really talked about a lot, but that is just so good, and I just really like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I love all the characters. It is just amazing, and the artwork is just phenomenal. I love it. And that's why I think Xenoblade Chronicles 2 deserves my number 5 pick. Now, coming in at number 4, it would be Lynx Awakening. Now, I was really skeptical when I first bought Link's Awakening. I thought it was just going to be kind of boring. It was remade off of a Game Boy game, so I was like, it might not be as good, but I thought it was really, really good. I loved the graphics. I've never actually played Link's Awakening, but I love the story. I love the whole thing with the music and shit. It was just so good, and that's why it deserves my number 4 pick. Now, coming in at number 3 would be Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 2 holds a very special place in my heart to me because I remember getting Mario Maker 1 back in 2015, and just having such a good time with it. And then getting Mario Maker 2 let me relive that experience and just play through everybody's levels, and I love just creating these weird levels and having my friends try to beat it. But usually they can't because the levels I make are insanely hard. Unless you go to JMan155 who can somehow beat my levels in like a minute, even though most people it takes like 1 hour of attempts before they can actually beat it. And that's why I believe it deserves my number 3 pick. And my number 2 pick for Nintendo Switch games would be Breath of the Wild. Now, Breath of the Wild is so good. And I don't usually say this for a lot of games because you can have your opinion on anything, but if you think that Breath of the Wild is a bad game, you're wrong. It is one of the best games on the Switch, and maybe even one of the best games in the entire history of video games. I almost 100%ed it. I love the graphics. I just love everything about the game. It's just such a good Zelda game. There are a few flaws, like the bosses in it aren't really like I know there's the mini bosses, but like the regular bosses aren't really that different from each other. Like they're all just kind of weird robot dark shit things. I don't know. I what I like about Zelda games is the variety of bosses that they usually have, like the Wind Waker HD, which had a lot of different bosses. That's why I believe Breath of the Wild deserves the number 2 spot on this list. And coming in at number 1, Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, I'm a little biased toward the series of Pokemon, and if you go to many other videos, you'd probably see that, like, Breath of the Wild or something would be number 1, which Breath of the Wild is really good, and it's my number 2 pick, but I'm really subpartial to Pokemon. I love the new Pokemon experience that it brings and the whole new generation of Pokemon. I think the Pokemon added in this generation are really good. I really like them. The graphics are far better than the previous Pokemon games. I know people like to make fun of the trees and how weird they look, but I still think that the graphics are much better. The gameplay you can just milk. Like, I'm talking battles, shinies, filling up your Pokedex. If you want a game that can give you like 1,000+ hours, Pokemon's your game. And that was my top 10 list for Nintendo Switch games. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing, because it would really help me out, and it took a really long time to make this video. Other than that, I hope you have a good day. Bye.